From talent dancers breaking into split routines after getting doubted, to quirky singers whose punchlines land after the buzz, these are times when judges buzz too early. Beginning with Luca Cowell, a 23-year-old singer and dancer born in Italy but living in the UK, stepped onto the Britain's Got Talent stage in season 9. He didn't walk out polished or entirely confident, just a man with a voice and a dream.
I'm Luca Cowell, I'm 24 years old.
He started with Beautiful by Christina Aguilera.
It's so wonderful and suddenly.
But instead of soaring notes, what came out was uneven flat and even off-key notes. But when the judges wanted to buzz him out, something unexpected happened. Luca dropped the vocals for a moment and kicked into energetic dance steps. The crowd went crazy, their cheers bursting like fireworks, the whole auditorium alive with shock and joy. After all of that, he ended his performance with a high-difficulty split move. The judge buzzes that had seemed like verdicts now felt premature. Amanda and Alicia even retracted their earlier buzzers, admitting they'd judged too soon.
I can't believe it! Talk about the worst audition and then pow! Can I just take my buzzer off? Yeah, let's remove mine too.
Luca advanced to the semi-finals, where he continued performing with the same mix of humor, dance, and daring stage presence. He didn't go on to win, but his audition remains one of BGT's most memorable turnarounds ever. But this isn't the only time where judges made a mistake by buzzing too early. Her act that saw the judges buzz too early was Patty and Nico from Britain's Got Talent Season 8, who walked in looking like a classic ballroom duet.
I'm Patty.
I'm Nico.
Stepped onto the stage with confidence, they are ready to perform a salsa routine to impress the judges. Gentle steps, steady posture, and music that promised something elegant but not electrifying. Simon Cowell felt bored and hit his buzzer early, buzzing the red X before their act had truly begun. But soon this will be the biggest mistake of his life. The atmosphere shifted instantly as the beat rose. Patty and Nico pivoted from slow to fiery salsa seamlessly. The crowd went wild, erupting into cheers and applause that shook the entire stage. Judges who had buzzed prematurely gasped in disbelief, their eyes widening as they realized what they had just dismissed too soon. The act ended with a standing ovation from the entire panel. Even Simon, who had been the quickest to doubt them, was forced to admit he had been completely wrong. But what happened next is even more surprising. Amanda pressed her golden buzzer, launching Patty and Nico straight through to the live rounds without question. What could have ended as an early elimination turned into a viral AGT moment, proving that sometimes first impressions mean nothing and that talent has no age limit.
Well, I apologize for what I did, because I did obviously buzz a little early.
Next in the list, we have Stevie Pink from Britain's Got Talent in Season 7, a modern illusionist whose stage presence is part sleight of hand, part showmanship. He stepped onto the Got Talent stage with nothing flashy, just bold energy and a magic he believed in.
My name is Stevie Pink.
He began his act by dancing with a woman on stage, a soft opening that tricked the judges into a false sense of ease before the real hit their buzzers, but what they didn't know was something amazing that will stun everyone. But Stevie persisted. He guided the moment from movement into mystery, shifting the atmosphere. And then came the reveal. He levitated the woman, making her float and spin in midair. After Stevie Pink made the woman float, the audience gasped and sat frozen in awe. The judges looked stunned and impressed by his incredible act. Amanda Holden and Alicia Dixon apologizing mid-comment and quickly withdrew their buzzers, while Simon Cowell admitted he had no idea how he did it.
To say sorry for buzzing early?
I thought it was a really, really good trick. I had no idea how you did it.
After Stevie Pink proved a slow beginning could hide a stunning reveal, along came Aaron Marshall, a 20-year-old from Bristol who shook Britain's Got Talent Season 9 by singing Let It Go from Frozen, but not with the typical singing style.
The star goes bright on the mountains tonight, for bread to be sown.
It wasn't soft, soaring vocals, instead it was raw, loud, and defiant. Amanda Holden, disturbed by the opening, buzzed almost immediately. The audience flinched at first, still unsure what they had tuned in for. As the song hit the chorus, everything flipped another way around. The audience leaned forward, raising their hands high, and soon whole sections were singing the words along with Aaron's growling vocals. Even the judges, who moments earlier looked doubtful, began to smile and nod to the beat. What began as shock turned into pure fun, laughter, cheers, and voices filling the theater. Despite the cheerful atmosphere, Amanda still wasn't impressed and threw out a harsh comment in a joking tone.
I really hope you lose your voice this afternoon.
On the other hand, Simon gave him very high praise, shocking everyone with his unexpected support for the performance.
I could hear you do an album of classics like that.
With 3 yeses from the judges, he proceeded to the next stage. Aaron may not have reached the semi-finals, but he left a noise that couldn't be ignored. It reminded everyone that sometimes true talent shows itself in daring to be different. Then came Ben Lapidus, a contestant on America's Got Talent who didn't walk on stage with a grand backstory or a powerful voice, but instead with something completely different, a song about Parmesan cheese.
When I get pasta at a restaurant and the waiter comes around with the Parmesan cheese.
With his guitar in hand, he began softly, almost like a folk singer pouring his heart out. Except the lyrics were about his undying love for grated cheese. The crowd chuckled, confused but curious.
Choosing an Italian restaurant in the first place.
The judges, however, weren't so patient. Before long, the buzzers lit up one by one, and his song was nearly drowned out by the noise. Ben kept going, strumming earnestly, his face as serious as if he were singing a ballad. And then something unexpected happened. The audience began to cheer. People stood up clapping, laughing, even chanting the chorus back at him. All 4 judges hit their buzzers and silenced the performance.
I don't know what was happening.
By the end, the whole theater was chanting about Parmesan cheese. The chant was more than noise, it was a force. It carved a pathway back into the judges' minds and hearts. Simon Cowell changed his mind and reversed his vote, admitting he couldn't get the song out of his head.
I can't get that. I want more Parmesan out of my brain. Take the X away. I'm giving you a yes.
As more and more judges followed Simon's decision and taking the X's away, he successfully proceeded to the next stage. Looking back to the year 2009, we have Faces of Disco, a comedy dance duo of 2 best friends, Liam and Richard, stepping onto the Britain's Got Talent stage in Season 3 to entertain the audience with a twist of impersonation.
The Faces of Disco.
They kick off their audition with YMCA as part of their disco mask routine. Just as the dance is getting its momentum, Simon pressed his buzzer without hesitation. But this might be his biggest regret ever in AGT history. The dancing act with Simon's mask cuts into the swirl of music and masks and laughter. The audience is warming to them and the laughter continued. After the performance, Simon gave his genuine thoughts and comments about the act, and it was priceless.
I think I buzzed a bit early. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I was impressed. Like you guys.
Even Simon can't deny something in the crowd's reaction. Their act earns yes votes from all 4 judges in the audition, and they advance to the next round.
You got 4 yeses.
Just like Faces of Disco had their act cut short by Simon before winning everyone over, Dustin's dojo burst onto the AGT stage in season 9, nearly lost before their moment even fully arrived. A comedy karate duo with a black belt in ambition and a flair for theatrical absurdity, ready to amaze the audience with their martial arts performance.
This is my friend Terry, and I am his sensei.
Before they started, Dustin's dojo hyped up the crowd and judges. They said they would break boards and even try to set a world record.
First, I'm gonna break wood, and Terry's gonna hold it. And then we're gonna break the world record for most full extension punches thrown in 60 seconds.
But almost right away, things got funny instead of perfect. They demonstrated more of comedy than true skill. Heidi Klum and Mel B buzzed them early, but the rest of the judges seems to enjoy their act and gave them high praise.
I'll tell you something, that is the most I have laughed.
Me too.
Heidi and Mel B, who have mixed opinions, later stepped in and gave negative feedback to them, saying the performance was annoying.
It wasn't funny. To me, it was annoying. It reminds me of one of these boys that one of my sons brings home.
Yes.
Like a play date. You know, the kind that I don't want to invite back to the house.
During the voting stage, something out of everyone's mind happened. So unexpected that even the judges were shocked about it. Howard Stern used his golden buzzer for them. He thought it was hilarious and wanted to send them straight through. Though they advanced, they never quite cleared that moment of doubt. In Judgment Week, they returned with even more show, but their acts did not survive to the quarterfinals.